In the new movie The Fall Guy, Ryan Gosling plays a stuntman named Colt Seavers. After a back-breaking incident happens on set, he decides he's gonna retire and give up the Hollywood game forever. A year goes by and he's kind of missing that life a bit, and he's really missing his sweetheart Jody, a camera operator who he's worked with various times and had some flings with. After his incident, he kind of ghosted her, and he felt bad about that, but he didn't want to drag her down into his sorrow pit. And then, it turns out, a producer friend of his calls up and says Jody is finally getting a chance to direct her own Hollywood blockbuster, and she's personally requesting you to come and be Tom Ryder's stuntman. Now, Colt was a stuntman for Tom many times, and the last film he was on was a Tom Ryder movie. So he says, alright, I kind of know how to do it, but I don't want to do this job. But I do want to see Jody again, and I want to explain what happened. So he hops on a plane to Australia, and ends up finding out Jody didn't really request his presence on set. She's angry that he ghosted her. And once Colt goes to question the producer, she admits, yeah, Jody doesn't want you here. I really invited you here because Tom is missing. And I need you to go and find him because you know the way he thinks. And he's like, what? I don't know anything about this. I'm not a cop. Call the cops. And she says, if I call the cops, they're going to let the studio know what's going on. And this movie is going to be shut down. And Jodie's directorial debut will be canceled. And Colt doesn't want that to happen. So he works on the set in the day. And at night, he goes around trying to figure out what happened to Tom. And he stumbles upon some pretty crazy things. This movie is hilarious, action-packed, a thrill. It's chock full of heart. The music is so cool. There's a lot of great 80s hair metal style music drops. And Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling's chemistry is so freaking phenomenal. And Winston Duke is hilarious in this, and there's this dog actor who's so awesome in this movie. You're gonna love him once you see him. And the cool thing about this movie is it's directed by David Leitch. You know, he's done movies like Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw, and most recently Bullet Train. And he used to be a stuntman, so he's kind of getting to do his passion project and showing the world what stunt people really do on sets. Things that we don't get to see very often. And he's getting to show us all the beauty of that. And so that's really cool. This movie is a thrill ride, alright? You gotta check it out when it comes out in a few weeks. And if you're a fan of the 80s show, you might want to stick around for a mid-credit scene where Lee Majors might show up. I don't know. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But what I do know is you should head over to wherever you get your podcasts and check out mine. It's called Movie Toast News and Reviews. We're available everywhere. Check it out. Thank you, and please stay toasty.